Hey folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to our channel. Today I am gonna do just the one video. I'm trying to do one video per day still, even though I'm very unwell, very much in pain. Um, all those days I was having high fever and all that, it turned into apparently chicken pox and stuff, which is very painful. Never had it before. And thanks to one of my very family members who sort of transmitted, you should have better understanding and stuff like of this kind of uh, problems anyway. So absolutely there's not much of support from the family, but trying to hang in here, trying to survive, see what happens. But still I have to earn, I have to make some money off YouTube, so I can afford my livelihood. So please, I do apologize if you do not hear me. I'm very cheerful. I removed also the winter lights. I think that brought me sort of bad luck this year. Never gonna cheer for winter anymore, I guess. So winter was not a bad, very good thing. So today's episode is a little bit different as well. I was thinking, what should I do? Because I am not really buying that many fragrances nowadays anymore. Because I am frankly, just like many of you, many of my other group members, I'm a little bit disappointed and bored with the fragrance releases. Just the same old bottle, one or two different notes, same fragrance with a hefty price tag, niche prices on designers. It's just a cash grab on most part. People can tell, and when people buy, they know. So on designers, it's really disappointing because I'm a designer guy. Even the Middle Eastern perfumes, they are becoming sort of like obvious. Like they're, I'm going to take a little bit of time. Please bear with me. I have an like a background to do this video. See the clone houses, they are just doing the same perfume clones from every single house. Aventus clones, at least 100 companies are doing it. Baccarat Rouge, every time. I mean, you do not see anything interesting clone that's coming out that you really need. Like some good fragrance that you desire. You don't see those. So everybody's going after that same cash. So it becomes boring. And I got personally tired of like buying so many fragrances, wasting so much money. So I am reminded of, like 3 months back to back being sick. I am just suddenly taken back to the COVID time when it started. I hope you remember. Everything was shut down. Life was shut down, and we were all locked at home. That time I started my new series was like give me three like quick videos for fun, three from the this house, three best from this house. And I was trying to do videos, motivational videos to keep people cheering up, how you stay cheer up in your home. So I guess I have to do that because I'll be locked at home for about 2 to 3 weeks to recover. I am really like I have nothing left in my body. I don't want to face the camera. I look terrible. I look scary. Okay, because it's taken effect. Like whole body, I got rashes. So I'm still doing this. So idea of this video is I am doing about 10 fragrances. I'm going to do them quickly, finish them quick. And the whole idea is like, there are a lot of fragrances that are easy to like and love, like give you a very simple example. Obvious one is Dior Sauvage or Serge Boise. You guys know if you buy this, sorry, time is around 5:30. Sorry. So this kind of fragrance when you buy, these are like, you smell it, top note, you love it, like Greenly here. Another example, Lamal. These are highly likely going to be very favorite of yours instantly. But some fragrances are exactly polar opposite, like Kuros. Okay. And I'll give you example like this kind of fragrance, like Meharis. This is a dupe of, I think, Mas Ravageur by Frederic Malle. Took me 4 to 5 years to understand that fragrance. So as we graduate, like how I did, I used to love citrus and sweet perfumes, and anything that's citrusy and sweet, I would buy it. I would not like anything other than that, like leather, booze, tobacco, oud, rose. I would hate that. But as time progressed, I started craving for something new, and I went to the like you go from standard one to standard two, like that, class one to class two, three, like that, right? From school to college, and this is how the fragrance game is interesting when nobody forces you to choose, right? So this is a discussion and it's also choice. So 10 fragrance I'm going to show you today, I feel are that next level of the safe, easy to love fragrance. These are a little bit more complex, but as you explore them, then you can move on to even like more darker territory, let's say niche, or even more indie type. Okay, let's go one by one. First fragrance from my example is going to be Cartier Roadster. Cartier Roadster is a fragrance, I mean, it's a fragrance, people who know it, they love it, they respect it, but not many people know about this. Okay. This has a lot of history, like the bottle design is made to look like the Cartier Roadster watch, like the dial of the watch here from the side. And this thing has a nice little mechanism, very different combination, excellent longevity. I mean, this composition is out of this world. There's nothing like it. The mint, I think there's vanilla and there's something like a patchouli. I forgot the exact note breakdown, but it works. At first I did not understand it. More and more you wear it, I really love it. So this is first kind of an example you can try if you're bored of your same old sweet tonka bean, wanted by night, or eros, Parfum, red, all those. So you can take a break from those and try these. Number 9 is a fragrance. This is a known fragrance. Everybody has seen it, but I'm pretty sure not many people understand it still. It's called Terre. If a beginner comes to the game and says, I love this instantly, it's possible. People have different noses and I respect it, but I smelled it for the first time, hearing all the hype. It was so expensive in Malaysia, I remember, and it didn't suit my taste. I was like, orange zest, I'm gonna take this for sure, blind buy. It's gonna smell like Clinique Happy for Men. And I smelled it in a mall. I'm like, what is this? I don't want to say that word, but these things felt like horrible, like a powdery, bitter, I don't know, nothing pleasant, like nothing that I would wear. And I'm like, people are paying like, I mean, $150 for this in Malaysia. I'm like, no way. And I kept trying it. Then I remember one fine day, maybe I liked it because I like Daniel's Icon. Much later I understood it. But Terre d'Hermes is a great fragrance once you understand it. It's like a great orange earthy fragrance with a vetiver. Next fragrance I want to show you, I think there's a new version available, 100 ml, but I have the older version. It's called Paula's Ibiza by Loewe. Very beautiful presentation. I reviewed this. This is a true kind of like a marine aquatic summer scent for me. And it's truly like a rave party at night, by the beach. If you have seen the movie called Go Goa Gone, it's a Hindi or English movie rather from India. Kunal Khemu is in there. Amazing, funny movie with Saif Ali Khan. It's a zombie fun movie. It reminds me of that, like nice music, trance music, and like it has excellent push, and the smell is like wild, like how to say, exotic. So if you want to explore something next to Nautica Voyage or Tommy Bahama Set Sail Sunburst, Versace Menu Fresh, this is the next one you can take a look at. So I think I'm making sense to you, right? Like it's like upgrading a little bit, from your usuals. Next one is a tough one, but if you look for it, it's going to be very expensive. Get the more modern formulation, but this is a good fragrance. L'Instant de Guerlain by Guerlain. You'll see often in many groups people rave about, especially in India. Huge respect for this line, this one, and the extreme version with the dark ridges. I have that as well. When I smelled it for the first time, I could not understand. I saw it in one shop. I did not buy it. They had both this one and the Liege Extreme, like in 2016. I did not buy them. I smelled them like, these are bitter. And I was a sweet fragrance lover at that time. Like I used to love Dior Homme Intense, Line with Alum. So I was a beginner. As a beginner, this fragrance is not going to work for you. Highly likely. It didn't work for me. Like fragrance like Dior Sauvage, Parfum, or Dior Homme Parfum. They did not really do the trick for me. For me, I was more into the 1 EDP. See, after 2 to 3 years, when I tried this again from someone, it was sold out. Then I saw the dry down. There's like a cacao, and there's this nice, like a I don't know, there's a note there, which makes this fragrance a very beautiful, bitter, kind of like a mature version of Dior Homme Intense. It's so sexy, and you only see it the day you see it, right? So this one you can try if you love your Dior Homme Intense, but then you feel it's a bit obvious right now, right? So L'Instant de Guerlain, it's one of my most favorite perfumes. I get a lot of requests to sell this, but I'll never. Next one is perhaps a popular one, but still I don't think it's a beginner's fragrance, but second tier. I mean, if you are graduating, let's say 2 years, you're already in the game, but you want a good quality, sweet, but not too sweet tobacco fragrance, you can try this, Chergui, right? I had a 50 ml bottle, I sold it off, that was a vintage. This is a 100 ml new version. I still like this. This is not as good as the original, but there's some good aspect of it. It's more wearable, as not as bitter as the old one. This one I feel has that hay note, maybe a little bit of a green, it's not green, there's a red wine accord, kind of like a honey. It's a thick, gooey kind of like a gloomy day tobacco. Many niche lovers love this, like Amouage Boundless, okay? Or what's the other one there? Royal Tobacco. lot of great fragrance. This is considered as one of the best tobacco fragrances. So if you are, like if you like the fragrance, like let's say Burberry's London, or they told you Man in Black, or even at that point Versace the Dreamer, you can try this. I'm pretty sure you'll like this and it will grow on you. Okay, let's go next five. They're gonna be a bit dark bottles. This is called Hugo Boss Bottle Night. And some of you are a little bit surprised why this is here out of nowhere among all these prestigious gentlemen, especially TDH, Roadster, Liege, Chergui. Boss is here. Yeah. See, the thing is, not every fragrance is from a brand is like same quality. Some of you may think like, oh, Boss Bottle is the average 6 out of 10, every single one of them. No, some of them can be 3, some of them can be 10. It depends on the composition, how much you like it. This one fragrance I never understood until 2020, I think around that time. I don't remember exact year. I went with my friend in book fair and he was wearing this. It was a cold February evening. He was wearing this. It was projecting so beautifully, man. The spices, it's got some pepper, and I think there's this nice woody note. And that woody note is, I forgot what note is there. Let me check that note. I have to remember that note. Yeah, I was thinking about birch, and got some musk and stuff. So this is a very powerful fragrance. If someone tells you Hugo Boss doesn't last, try this one. Try Boss Bottle Parfum. Try Boss Bottled the Oud, the green one. The some of the other ones, like the release from Oud. They are very potent. In the elixir, I heard is good. So this one is not your first buy kind of fragrance. Do not buy this, blind buy this as your first perfume. Once you understand Boss, you'll see what they did here. It's a night version. It's like nothing to do with the original Boss, but this is something for night that you can wear if you're a fan of the original Boss bottle. So this one will definitely make like a unique enough space in your heart. Like, I love Boss bottle that is an apple and all, but this is different. This got violet leaves. It got that beautiful bird, lavender, that musk. So they do have this significant role and the identity. That's what I love about it. So you can give it a try if you never tried it. Next one is something I bought recent times. This is called Chrome Parfum by Azzaro. I featured this once already, but I'm bringing it again for a reason. I have something similar to this as number one spot. The reason for this being here is original Chrome is so obvious. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's like a soapy, the most familiar DNA, like Cool Water. Everybody knows Voyage, they know Cool Water, they know Chrome, right? And they know CK Eternity and CK1. These kind of fragrances people know by their nose. But this Chrome, what they did with this recent Parfum, is a very different experience. It doesn't offer citrus, doesn't offer sweetness. It offers something from deep in the sea, marine life, and it's kind of like a green, kind of like a fern kind of smell. I really like it, It's exotic. This is really, really done differently. Many people could not stomach it. So that's why I'm saying it's the next level of the basic, lovable, easy to love fragrances. Give it a try if you have been a fan of chrome flankers. This may work for you. This can be worn in winter. Top 3. Number 3, I'm gonna go definitely. I have to show you this Moschino Toy Boy, a very prime example of fragrances that I bought out of hype, just for the bottle. Definitely, I love Moschino, great house. But this fragrance, I had 2 bottles, and I decided after finishing my last bottle, I decanted it all. I mean, I did not wear it much because I really have hard time wearing this. This is very difficult to wear. Hardly any people I have seen comfortable wearing this. Like, they rock it really, really. This is a kinky fragrance. This one has that pear. It has the rose. It has some smoke. And I don't know what else it has, but it smells weird as F. And I would tell you, even this is like, it can be for people a bit much. Even after this tier, the next daring tier, this could be a little bit challenging for them. This is almost like a niche uh, quality or niche kind of smell it's playing with. If you put this juice in some niche perfume bottle, people will be like, interesting, let me have some of that, because it doesn't smell like anything in the market. It doesn't smell like Declaration D'un Soir, doesn't smell like Amouage Lyric Man. But there is a fragrance, I think it's similar to this. It's called, I think, what is the fragrance? Salvatore Ferragamo Intense Leather. That one is a blue version of it. That one is a bit more wearable, but also spicy leather. So this one is a dark, spicy, that leathery, smoky pear and rose. You can give it a try, but wear less, okay? This fragrance is very, very interesting. Number 2, this is much easier than that, but it's also very beautiful perfume. Chopard Black Incense Malaki. If you have tried any of the Chopard fragrance line, like the Malaki line, this is the next level, okay, of those. Oud Malaki is nice, Rose, Musk, all those Malakis. I have tried them all. But this one really caught my eye. It's very particular. You can wear this for a little bit colder setup, but so beautifully done. I don't remember all the notes breakdown. Perhaps there was sandalwood, there was some spices, there was maybe something like a incense, okay? But what a beautiful, beautiful wearable perfume. I love this. Like this fragrance, it is like, you can say in a way, Philip Plain No Limits, or Rasasi Wow, kind of like that tobacco. But as the time progresses, it becomes much easier on the skin. It is dark, but it gives you the holy feel that, oh, I'm wearing a serious perfume, but I'm managing well. You see what I feel, what I'm saying, Chopard Black Incense Malaki. Last one. I'm sorry, I these videos are a bit too long because I cannot speak faster than this. The last one is the Kenzo. I was talking about Chrome, and I'm talking about the Kenzo one. This fragrance, frequently in my videos, like these are not sponsored videos or anything. I do these from all my personal bottles that I pay for. I buy what I love. I buy what I feel is a good investment or good fragrance and interesting ones. um, Kenzo, the whole line of Kenzo, this one, EDP, Intense, the Marine, top-notch quality. But when I say that, some people get confused, like this must be like the beginners blind buy fragrance. No, this one I always mention, try before you buy. This line is not for the beginners, for by absolutely by no means. Like if you really really want to get something, I would say buy Blood Chanel, buy Dior Sauvage, buy even Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Cool Water Intense, Dylan Blue. Those are your safe bets. I mean, those are not going to give you hard time. This thing, when you buy blind buy as your first fragrance, if you don't have a very strong stomach, you're gonna suffer. You'll be like, oh, this is kind of different, huh? This one got some spices, this one got some like uniqueness. There's some leather in there. How do I wear this? Should I wear this at all or not? But then you realize what a gem of a fragrance this is. This is the next level of Blood Chanel. This by far one of my most favorite blue fragrances at this price point. It beats any blue fragrance in the designer market currently in terms of creativity. Such a tremendous fragrance. So yes, these 10 fragrances, I mean, in the time of crisis where you're having like no absolutely good releases and just sponsored videos and all, I'll try to throw one or two videos, and then if you do watch, thanks to you, very kind of you. But I'll continue this work because I have to, and keep in your prayers. I really, really want to get better. It's been 3 months, down with sickness, and this time it's not even my fault. Now I'm out for 2 more weeks, cannot go out anywhere, cannot get any work done. People are really stupid. They don't really have any consideration for others. It's just selfish, and I just do things, and then you are the one who have to take care of yourself. That's all. Nobody helps. Have a nice day. I will talk about this some other time, and hope you have a nice family and they take care of you. And I really hope that you have a good family and your parents or others, they do love you. Okay, so that is a gift. Take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.